come in traffic. So there are going to be better days ahead, not just for Singleton, but for Northwestern this year.
Martinelli, another.
Martinelli into a 2-point.
Went through the NBA draft process a little bit over the summer, got some evaluations. You mentioned the shooting, which is something he's certainly improved. The defense, something as well. He'll try a three.
1-on-1 post up. When Jackson State presses, Northwestern has to make a pay. Good pass, Max Green.
Martinelli.
Reed probes, looks back. He's got great feel, and now Page works one-on-one. Double teamed. Kicks out of the corner. Clayton swings to Martinelli at 3-ball.
Hamilton trying to drive on Grove, can't finish. Chervino, the offensive putback, no. Martinelli with 3 gophers around him, goes up and scores.
So Northwestern, especially with Page guarding Grove, they're going to have to make an adjustment there.
Martinelli has it, going underneath. Martinelli!
Inquiring minds would like to know.
13 to shoot. Northwestern basketball up a pair. Page, nice.
Dishes. 2 great competitors. Nick Martinelli talked about it. He enjoys that.
Martinelli.
It's in the West. Reed. There it is. Martinelli over Buchanan.
Wildcats not going away. Was tipped. Singleton underneath to Martinelli and 1.
Martinelli just hit the last bucket. They tried to get it to him. Double teamed immediately. Had 23 against Minnesota. It's about his average for the season. Right back to him. Another push floater.
Coaching staff calls him the most athletic player on the roster. Green inside. Chervino for Martinelli.
71% from the three-point line.
It looks and sounds like a typo every time.
Oh.
And look at the handles.
Baker Mazzara. Those are the shots I'm talking about, Baker Mazzara. Just off, that was like off rhythm. Usually guys take another dribble. Just didn't get it to go in.
That's something that Northwestern works on. It's a part of their program, trapping the post on the block. Not good enough off the ball that time.
Prop in there now instead of Singleton after that foul. Here's Martinelli, baseline floater.
Season taking out a Blue Demons team that is 2-1 and coming in off a home loss here just a couple of days ago against Buffalo. Boy, pretty.
Reed to Martinelli.
Great balance to it. So we come up on the 5-minute mark of this first half. Harrington, Page, beautiful cut. Martinelli.
22-11 advantage.
And this is against a similarly sized team as Indiana's front line. And inside 2 minutes to go. Northwestern by 2. Martinelli faces up, splashes.
Build them back in. Not his strength right there, but knocks it down. Martinelli.
Center, Green Bay. Beard guarding Reed. Martinelli will fire. 1-point game. Singleton for the lead. No. Rebound loose. Martinelli finds it.
Martinelli time.
You're
Owen. Just 2 for 6 from the floor for Braden Smith tonight, but already 10 assists.
His impact has been large. Even though they've got the ball in his hands, he has made plays for others. Martinelli spinning on Clough.
Holds his ground. Clough with the
of a heat check, confidence. He's got a layup early, got a little fadeaway, now the 3-ball, and that really is something that Washington needs if they're going to have a good finish to the season.
Reed sets up Martinelli. It is rarefied air for sure. Dillion misses a tough shot baseline.
They've done a good job on Dillion coming to this game, shooting 50% on pull-up jump shots. They've done a good job of making him take contested ones.
11-point lead for Northwestern. They have grown a 5-point halftime.
And he's got 20.
Underclassmen
what he talked about, he feels like the ceiling with those young players, if they can develop.
Really hasn't been, although throughout that time, hasn't been the most physical of teams throughout that period of time. Northwestern always going to bring that physicality.
It's been one big knock on Indiana this year. Is
dropped 9 points that last outing. One and done for the Vikings. Reed, what a feed!
West, the slip inside.
Martin and being on that defensive end.
And there's a turnover for the Wildcats. The drive started but didn't finish. Martinelli stuck in traffic. Finds some.
The largest lead with a basket here. West for Page. Has a size mismatch with Capich. They want to post up Martinelli. High to big passing inside.
Are hanging in there. It's a long day for them. Martinelli tries to tip it back in. And on the
transfer from Northern Colorado, honored here on senior night.
I believe he has 3 here tonight. Coming off the bench in the last 6 games here now. Really starting to pick it up.
And from the rim, he can add his 3-point shot. That's another guy for Northwestern that could really make or break their season.
Split that road trip, won their first Big Ten game of the season against USC, and lost inside Pauley Pavilion to UCLA.
Last second makes to end halves, to end games. Over the past couple years, a lot of them courtesy of Boo Buie. This is Nick Martinelli's team, spinning away, flipping, up and in.
Here comes Northwestern. Second of a 2-game road trip. Green stays on 2 feet. Pretty feed, and Martin
back in the zone. Northwestern trying to solve it with Martinelli.
West finds Martinelli. Could do was go on a double-digit run. Well, they've done that. It was a 17-3 before the last 3 by Northwestern. An 11-0 run with that as well was included. And that's what Nebraska does. They go on these big runs because they guard, they go out in transition, they hit offensive glass, and they, great turnover. There's a good ball that there's not many guys who have led the league in scoring twice and not been first team ever.
Back to Martinelli.
Leader in dunks in sole possession of first place, tied with Arrington Page, who's also in this matchup tonight.
Jake West to Martinelli.
Now causing that double. Finds his running mate TKR.
Here's Martinelli. 5 minutes to go. Senior night in Evanston. 1-point game on the Big Ten Network. Martinelli spinning on clock to the rim with the
West to Martinelli with 18 points. He's got 20.
Positive harbinger if you're looking at it from Northwestern's standpoint. 2 of 3 from behind the arc, an area in which he really struggled when he got here to campus, but he has got
toughest shot. Minus the one before the half. He just elevates right there. No analysis needed. Make a play.
Martinelli from the elbow.
Gets Lendenborg and close out to Burnett.
West drop off Martinelli.
Another couple freshmen inserted in the starting lineup the last week and a half. Here's Page.
He's proven he can get a go. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's Martinelli's game.
Each of these teams kind of take those outside looks, especially some of the complementary pieces for both of these teams. I mean, Francis and Martinelli, you don't want shooting the ball, but other guys have to step in and make.
Here's Reed against Clough. Lawyer diving for it. It's Martinelli in the corner for 3.
Believe in yourself. Yes, because there's always a moment. Every season there's a moment that a team like this has that says, no, we belong and we're going to belong. Is that Illinois?
Use your shoulder just a little bit instead of that off arm. Would have probably created the same amount of space.
The 2 seniors going toe-to-toe. Martinelli.
Left hand, but he allowed him to come back to it, and that was the result.
And it's 1%, 15 feet in.
DeVries on the drive, spun it out. Angelo Cheravino with the late closeout to dissuade the 3. And he gets a look. And drives right back at DeVries. Leaves Martinelli.
Again, you got Clayton doing a great job fronting the post there on Pettigrew.
Poor entry pass by Cheney. Martinelli.
Reed
trying to find some space. Sheravino passes up the 3, back to Reed. 8 to shoot. Martinelli's got it on the baseline. Martinelli spinning in the paint. Right hand, that's good.
From freshmen. I mean, how rare is that in the current landscape of college basketball to have that much production from your freshmen?
Despite Northwestern having a prolific scoring start to the season. Martinelli just inside the...
It's a good defensive possession despite that, but can't clean it up on the defensive glass.
Taken away, a 3-on-1. Martinelli with...
On Penn State's turnovers tonight. Martinelli, forget 20, he's hunting 30. Martin!
Just keep playing the right way. He doesn't force a lot of shots. You can see a lot of attention from him, and he forced that one.
And he feels like they've got something to prove here in Chicago. You know, it's just a frustrating regular season. You take some losses in some games where you would put yourself in a position, and that's going to...
Martinelli from the free throw line.
Jake West changed his mind in midair. They get it outside for the 3. Crop can't hit.
Another turnover.
There we go. This will be his way to 22.
Yeah, it's been the Thornton and Knoll show for Ohio State in the second half. A combined 24 points for the Buckeyes. Northwestern in another scoring funk. Martinelli changes.
Here's Cox deep 2. Rims out to Martinelli. His 4th rebound. Martinelli to work again. 1:20 to go. He'll lean in. Runs through the lane. Everything but the 2 at the rim, and it's rebounded by Singleton.
You want to strike quickly here if you're Northwestern. Just can't let this defense set up yet. Not been able to score against it when they've got all 5 guys in position defensively.
Martinelli the lead.
Here's Roy. He's missed all 4 shots here in the first half. Martinelli.
Crop numbers don't jump off the page, but he's done a good job on both backboards tonight.
In his first career start, now he gives it to Martinelli.
Wow.
And this is a guy that averages a shade under 15 points a game. It's Martinelli.
And it shows you how good of a team you could be. You can come on the road and compete at the highest level with the Big Ten opponent.
This was a 2-point ball game with 13:30 to go. So you could just tell Northwestern reached that next game.
This is it, but a really good action there by Nebraska.
Martinelli fights through Sanford. Around it.
In this second half, right on cue they miss. You're welcome. They were 4 of 6 in the second half before that shot. Here's Reed with a jitterbug move. Guarded by Jaden Lipscomb. Martinelli will fire from
more speed.
Yeah, you see double the points. Last year they were opportunistic with Jalen Leach, with Ty Berry. They had guys, shooters in transition, Brooks Barnheiser. But now I mentioned Jaden Reed is a blur. And when he puts that type of pressure
Get it. Nass with 7 rebounds, just 3 points. Ends up on the ground. And Martinelli took it away from him. Martinelli running the floor. Nice catch in it.
I was going to pound that one home, and that's exactly what Carson Cooper did there. He's had a tremendous first half.
Martinelli with.
Trying to work his way in on Steinbach. Goes to the hook that doesn't go. Offensive.
That's Kamari Jones making it 0 for 5 from deep, and Martinelli's running. Nick Martin.
Tyson on the drive. Tyson threw it away to West. And it was because Page rotated over. He was worried about the shot block. Good job by Page of moving his feet. Limited minutes for West. Martinelli down.
Martinelli. Not this time. Page the offensive rebound. Martinelli.
It's like Howard's trying to foul, but you don't foul now.
That's Martinelli.
Work. Why not? Against Sheravino inside. And good defense by Sheravino.
Sheravino was all over that.
Now quickly to the other end. A zip into Martin.
Martinelli. West. Martinelli base.
From 9 down.
Here's Martinelli towing the line.
Body language of Northwestern is really, they've really struggled with that.
Page able to clear the board. Here comes Reed. Now Page thought about the three. Inside Martinelli.
And a pair. They'll drive inside here. Martinelli gets it and scores.
Now hit 21 on the season. Martinelli, top of the key.
A little bit tougher for him. Northwestern's good enough in their half-court defense to not have to change up what they do.
Martinelli, look at that quick spin move, and he's on the floor. He's back for the final possible 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Martinelli's calling for it. He has a size advantage against Clary. No call.
In the past couple possessions right there, you got to look to spray out.
Martinelli, that Singleton was held in single digits the last 6 games, scoring before tonight. Martinelli, good look. And
Oregon out of sorts, and Jordan Clayton finds himself wide open a couple games ago, going 6 for 7.
Martinelli and Reed from Long Island, Westerbury, New York.